So getting in through the weekend, and by the way, thanks for joining us on this Sunday night. Getting in through the weekend, we had red flag warnings. These are set to expire 8, 9 o'clock Sunday night. It's very likely we'll see more of these through the Monday, the Tuesday, even the Wednesday period. So please, this is a cautionary statement from the National Weather Service. It has a lot to do with our dry conditions and the wind. And when you put those two elements together, you put those two elements together along with warm temperatures, and it's not an ideal environment for an open flame. I should say it's not an ideal environment to avoid wildfires, because an open flame would love the dry and windy conditions. That means it could spread quickly, threatening lives and property, getting out of control as a form of a wildfire. Open sources like cigarette butts, flames at a campfire, ag burning when you shouldn't be burning under red flag warnings, machinery and tools that could spark, hot engines parked over dry grass. I could go on and on. This is just one of our major hazards heading through the spring and into the summer. Another hazard we need to be cautious with is it's the warm temperatures that we're experiencing that's creating our snowmelt, our runoff, and rivers, streams. These are running fast and these are running cold. And that's great for boaters, kayakers. That's great for professional athletes in the river with the proper safety gear and training. But for bystanders, perhaps you might want to stand on a riverbank and watch some kayakers or some boaters. Please, I urge you to be cautious on those riverbanks, because the flow in the river and the stream is faster. It's undercutting that bank. It could compromise the integrity and the structure of those riverbanks, stream banks, and they could collapse. And if you're standing on one, the added pressure would release and you would go tumbling into the river. The flow is fast, the flow is cold, and it's going to be an eye-opener. It could be a life-threatening situation for a bystander. So please, riverbanks, be cautious. They could give way. We've been dealing with the wind since Friday. We've been dealing with the wind since April. All right, here we are in the beginning of May, and we still have at least another handful of days of these windy conditions. We have these storm systems in the Pacific Northwest. Those are low-pressure systems. We have high-pressure systems across the desert Southwest. The difference between the two creates the wind. Also, you have the cooler air, the warmer air associated with each system. That also contributes to the wind speed factor. We've been dealing windy since Friday. Friday 35, Saturday 45, Sunday 45 again with some 50-mile-per-hour top gusts mixed in. We're not going to let up on the wind into next week. We're going to continue with the wind, and our temperatures are also going to run warmer than the averages, all because of that southwest flow. It becomes westerly at times, but both direction, where the wind speed comes from, the westerly or the southwesterly, both of those directions create the warmer, create the drier conditions, and that boosts our temperatures up. That also heightens our fire weather risks. So please, with those RFWs, red flag warnings, be very careful. Don't be the human element. I'll go on and on. Head over to westernslopenow.com for more details, but taking a look at this extended forecast, our goal this upcoming week is to get through Wednesday. After Wednesday, you'll notice the temperatures drop. And that drop in temperatures should support near seasonal average afternoon temperatures. It'll take a cold front storm system to get us down. So cooling, yes, technically speaking, though, we're only getting us back to where we should be for early May. If we could get this storm system to develop, it should develop as a cutoff low pressure system associated with another one of those Pacific storm systems, both of which will swing through the area, deteriorating the atmosphere, creating unsettled conditions. And I'm hopeful that not just that cold front, but we should be transporting some moisture in for some rain showers. We'll have to wait and see how the models agree and how this system develops. And oh, by the way, next Friday, Friday the 13th.